We've pretty much been in the eye of this massive hurricane now for about 36 to 48 hours, and that's helping us narrow down this forecast. Now, here's the thing. I'm hoping that as we narrow this down, it works in our favor along the East Coast. And as we get through the next 24 hours, we're able to say, okay, this is a lower risk of an impact. But I do also want to say that if we, with all of this data that's in there, in the next 24 to 36 hours, the forecasts are going to be coming out are going to get really good. And it may not be what we want to hear. And if that's the case, we'll deal with that when that gets here, okay? But at this point, I do want to say you still have time to go through your checklist, make sure your plans are in place, and if we have to put those plans into action, we do have plenty of time to react. I do want everybody to realize that we are not up against a clock here right now. We've still got time.
The storm appears to be joggling a little bit more to the east?
It looks like it, and that's expected. And the initial forecast from the Hurricane Center this morning showed that at 5 a.m., and we've seen that shift even more. And when I show you the forecast track, you're going to see that. And I've also broken down possible scenarios, too, that we may see out of this with different tracks, okay, as we're getting closer.
And as you've been doing all morning long, wonderfully, you want to remind people just to stay calm.
I want.
You may not like what you see.
You're not going to like what you see in this cone.
But just stay calm.
And Octavia and I had this conversation before. So what I'm going to do before we show you that forecast, just look at it and take a breath.
Take a breath.
And realize there's still time for some of this noise to settle and for this to change.
Right.
Okay. So let's go through it. Here's where we are right now. This thing is just an absolute monster, and it is headed right now through the British Virgin Islands. This is the weak side of the storm, and these islands are being lashed right now by north winds coming around this storm on the backside of that hurricane. It is just brutal right now in the British Virgin Islands. The backside of the eye wall is now coming into play here. These winds are much stronger on the backside of this, and that's where the Category 5 winds are currently centered up here just to the north and east of the eye, right in there. That's the worst of this as this continues to slide off to the west-northwest at 16 miles per hour. Maximum sustained winds are at 185 miles per hour. This is a monster Category 5 hurricane. We've only seen, just to put this in perspective, modern Doppler radar has only sampled 3 Category 5 hurricanes: Andrew, Katrina, and now Irma. Those are the only 3 that have ever been touched by the Doppler radar that we use on a daily basis to help you track showers and thunderstorms. The minimum pressure is at 918 millibars. There is the official forecast track, and this is what I told you just to hang on a second. You see that sharp north turn. We are right on the cusp of going into the cone of uncertainty in that 5-day window. Tomorrow, remember, tomorrow was the day that I said we needed so we could really hone this in, and this goes right on schedule with that. This looks like now it will not go west of Florida. We think the chances of that are very slim. This will likely go east of the Florida Peninsula. Now what I want to do is explain to you a couple of possible scenarios. Scenario number 1 is a track through Florida or right along the Florida coast up I-95. That would bring us very heavy rain, a risk of tornadoes, wind, and potentially some storm surge because of the strong onshore wind that would take place along our coast. Now, that's scenario number 1. And how I'm going to do these scenarios, we're going to start out with the farthest west, we're going to work to the middle, and then we're going to work to the farthest east. Scenario number 2 is the worst case scenario. This is the one that would bring this right up the east coast of Florida and potentially bring a direct hit into the South Carolina coast. That would have storm surge, wind damage, the threat for tornadoes, and flooding. At this point, the National Hurricane Center believes this will be, and I agree with them, at a minimum, a Category 3 hurricane is paralleling the coast. Where does it come on shore? We do not know yet if it even comes onshore because we are putting another scenario into play now based off of our guidance this morning. Scenario number 3. This is a lower risk or no direct hit here in South Carolina at all, and it would increase the risk of a direct hit into North Carolina. With this track, because of the size of Irma, as it makes its closest approach, we would have backlash wind and rain with some flooding possible. Our tornado threat would go down. There would be a risk of high surf and coastal flooding, but the threat of a direct hit would be to our east. So those are the three scenarios that we have right now. This will continue to be fine-tuned. Remember, we are 5 days out right now. Still, well, 6 really. 5 to 6 days out. We've got time. So just go ahead and keep going through your checklist. And then as we move through the next 24 hours or so, we will know a little bit more.